الحمد لله وحده، والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده، ولا أمة بعد أمته، ولا كتاب بعد كتابه، ولا شريعة بعد شريعته. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين تبوأوا الدار والإيمان من قبلهم يحبون من هاجر إليهم ولا يجدون في صدورهم حاجة مما أوتوا ويؤثرون على أنفسهم ولو كان بهم خصاصة. صدق الله العظيم. Respected ulama, elders and brothers, among the challenges facing contemporary society in the world today is the aspect of urban migration. It is a challenge that faces many parts of the world. And we're talking about urban migration in various forms, not only in the aspect of people migrating towards cities and inner cities becoming crowded, and that creating its own challenges, whether it be in the various metropolises and mega cities of the world. And then of this, obviously, we also got the situation of people migrating to different countries for the sake of greener and better economic pastures and better economic opportunities. And when they come, they own settling down in new societies, new countries, and the local indigenous populations reacts, and they have come to claim their own niche in society. Many a times we tend to underestimate the value and significance of that migration. So people migrated to Africa, and Africa granted sanctuary and safety and security to Islam and Muslims. So we also have the day that the way Islam provided and Africa provided sanctuary. He said, take my examples that I have given you. There are many other examples that can be quoted with regard to how the Nabi dealt with migration. Obviously, now Allah knows why it may be the system of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Another time, you are looked upon as a minority. Now, I buy to the argument that when we look at our situation in Africa, Muslims in Africa are the most dominant religion in Africa. So don't regard yourself as a minority when you take the whole Africa into consideration. But in certain situations, you can be looked upon as a minority in terms of your numbers in a particular country. Now, many years ago, Moulana Ebrahim Bham, the great Muslim, one of the greatest thinkers in our last, in contemporary history, gave a talk at the opening of a masjid, very famous masjid in Jerusalem. And Moulana started speaking about the responsibility of minorities and people who are regarded as minorities, keeping in mind what I said with regard to the overall majority of Muslims in Africa. I'm with you with this. But in a particular situation in the country, he said, one of the most important